click that into place. Oh, it's all going tits up. Hello everyone and welcome back to what is going to have to be the final part of The Good Life. I forget how loud this is when you start it up. Oh, hang on, we haven't done something critically important. Okay, 2 seconds. But welcome in there, everybody. Evening there, JD. Right, pressing buttons. It was, I think it's on the W. It's not in W, it could be under a different folder on the W. W. Yeah, here it is. Compressed zip file, add the zip file. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave this directory open because this is the save file. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, it's because it's being used. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Right. Now, there are 2 endings to the game. And we're going to try and get both of them this evening. So I'm just creating a save backup, and what we'll do is we'll try and create a couple of save backups as we go. I should have made a note of exactly how far we've got to go. But after each mission milestone, we'll save. But right, going back to what I was saying before. But welcome in there, JD, Samwise, and Gary there as well. And in amongst all that chaos as well, JD has given everyone a healthy dose of dysentery. So JD caught dysentery. Oh, you got double JD dysentery. And Samwise caught it off Stream Elements. But welcome in there, everybody. Thanks for the dysentery. It's just spreading the love. Right, let's press continue before anything else goes tits up this evening. Ada's gone completely mad, it would seem, tonight. That's part of the reason why we're a little bit delayed. Yeah, I think some of the features that maybe I've been installing into Ada 2.0 have maybe made her mental. I'm just saying. Like Raven said, just spreading the love. Okay, now we have a technical difficulty that we kind of started last week, and I think we may have really bollocksed up. Because what we're going to have to do is, I think that we've lost this month's cycle. So I think we're going to have to sleep an entire month in game away. An evening there, Mr. Smith. We skip down here for Mr. Smith. Okay, so the problem we're going to have is, right, if I actually... What we've never actually tried. We've never actually tried to see if we can buy anything when they're in cat mode. I'm going to say the answer is no, but down here we might as well use the ATM and take another 50 out, because we're probably going to blow more money than is necessary. Yeah, it's definitely shut. Check there. Yeah, current cash £8. Withdraw money. We'll take the 100. What could possibly go wrong?
Gary!
Oh, I'm pleased that Ada is actually doing the automatic thing we wanted. Has she done all of them? She's having a difficulty interpreting mods. So we might have to put in 2 seconds, just press it there. Might have to put in some manual ones today. What sort of mischief have you all been causing there though today? Oh, on a side note, Samwise, I popped you a couple of messages. if I don't know if you've been on to have a spy or not. That's all I'll say. Okay, is that harvestable? Might as well. If that's harvestable, we'll take it whilst we're at it. Nope. Check. Plant something. Oh, do we have any seeds? Might as well plant that there. Actually, I did just as I was going live post a second option for you if you wanted as well. And I will let you know what I've been doing today. Interfering with mangoes again, Mr. Smith. How many hours do we want to sleep? 9 hours. This is where it's going to get really awkward. What time does everyone leave their shops? Right, so this is the screen cut for when it becomes daytime and they all turn back into there. How many hours do I want to sleep? We'll go for another 9. What could possibly go wrong? Was it rescuing a log load that I dumped the other day? Not bloody snow runner. Oh, hang on. Do we have any flamingo money? Deposit the money. It's really addictive, isn't it? The satisfactory. I've been sleeping on and off all day, so I haven't done much. Did a bit of digging on the server. That's about it. What project are you currently working on? I was ready today to update the server, but when I went to go and see if anyone was on, the 2 of you were playing, so I thought I'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow, or possibly through the night, the server will be upping to 19.4. I've already updated server 2 this afternoon, and that one's there. Building a jungle temple. Oh, but you're feeling a bit better today, though. That's good, though, there, JD. I know you've not been well this past couple of weeks. I don't know whether or not we have the moon thing tonight, so... Which one was it? Special... There's some kind of catnip pudding or something. Light foods. Anything sort of saying laced with catnip pudding to you? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Love the green. Oh yeah, because I keep forgetting that the depending on where you are is depending on the shade of it. Well, hang on, we just bought that and we just wandered off. Okay, pick up. And this is what we're just gonna wait. I read up online because we were having difficulty with this mission last week, and the consensus seemed to be on multiple forums that the only replies were they just picked up the food and just stood until the time ran out. So we'll have a little wander around, carrying our dessert until nightfall. So tell me about it, Gary. I got 42 hours clocked in. Nobody got it on Sunday. Don't rush through the game, though. You know, take it easy. You know, enjoy the experience. There's no mad rush. It's like things like when we did like Astroneer and stuff like that. I mean, we took our time. You know, we explored. Did I turn the game audio on? Yeah, I see wiggly lines. You get a special message from Ada, JD. Keep walking around in circles here. Just planning how I want. Well, do you want the best bit of advice I can give you then for that, Mr. Smith? Is don't. Just make a mess to get the resources that you need. Worry about making a tidy factory afterwards. You know, when I started, granted, yes, we have the computer. I needed computer parts in a hurry, so I made that spaghetti factory. That's right next to my thing. But most of the majority of the spaghetti factories have been like converted into those blocks. I mean, yeah, I haven't put a roof on some of them, but you know. The return of Mole Man. Did I send you a clip the other day of Mole Man? I think I did. I have this vague recollection of possibly sending you something. It may have been through the day, it may have been in the middle of the night. There's no way to know. Oh, Naomi's food saturation is at 1. Oh, I've got to take a gamble. Is he still open? He's still open. He's still open.
I'm getting hungry. Need food or I'll blow fuse.
He's gone. Feed me quickly. We need something big just to stuff in Naomi's face. That sounds probably like we'll eat that. Eat me. Pick up this food before it's too late. I've been plugging machines down everywhere. I don't know if everyone's going to convert into animals tonight, so we're kind of taking the... If they don't, then we're going to have to like sleep cycle for a whole month of Naomi's time, which means that we're going to have to periodically come back down and feed her. Because we have no resources for her to make our own lunch. I had a tractor race today. Maybe that's what we'll do next time I stream it. Shall we make a few of all the different vehicles, and we'll make a drag strip track, and we can all have a little race together. Maybe build that next to the radiation zone, because there's some dodgy terrain over that way that I'm probably not going to use for anything else. Yeah, that's actually be a good laugh. Now, it's coming up on it's just past 10:30 in game. Anyone remember what time that they convert into their cat forms? Evening, happy cat lady. Pace up and down here. Is it 11 o'clock? Oh, please say this has worked. Evening, Eris, mate. Oh, please. Yes, look, the townsfolk are all cats. I think we've got away with it. They must be going off Buffy logic, because in the Buffy universe, werewolves can turn the day before and after and on of the full moon. So fingers crossed this is going to trigger this cutscene. Yay. Kitten.
Guess it really does work.
Well done. Leave the rest to me.
Well done, huh? Am I really doing the right thing? Once my debt gets paid off, I can finally escape this hellhole. I just did what I had to, okay?
Oh, and happy cat lady caught dysentery from JD. And Eris got it from Gary.
Incredible! Truly incredible!
Yeah, because when he came back as well, didn't he? From it was as if he'd been on like some like massive voyage, but realistically, it was only like 6 episodes apart when he came back. So it didn't take that long, I suppose, for him to learn how to control it better. And Eris, thank you for contributing to our Sunday night stroll. Chaos. Oh, just looking on their panel there. Yeah, Ada's definitely gone tits up tonight. I don't know what she's doing. We'll leave it to talk to herself in the corner. But thank you for contributing as well. And JD as well. So don't forget as well that we have the community challenge, which I don't know what percentage. Ooh. At least that's working. Tell you what, I'm going to have to put a 1 in manually because Ada is having like a real struggle here identifying people. And I know that she missed that one because for some reason she currently thinks every single mod is currently here. She seems to have read the files from Twitch wrong, which means I probably need to refresh my key, which I can't do right now. Okay, what have we got here? Can you possibly comprehend the full scope of how incredible this is, Subhuman? I know this was I knew this was a bad idea. Why are you even doing all these tests anyway?
So, swine!
Subhuman, did you just question the purpose of my experiments? Yes, you know, I happened to throughout enjoy Subhuman of your... What? Allow me to explain exactly what purpose these tests will serve. I will begin to show all the other Subhumans a video of my Trinity, whatever we call it, ray transforming people into dogs and cats. Then I will have psychiatric experts spread the word of this phenomenon is good for your health. Lastly, I'll have all those rotten lawyers draft up a policy that makes my entire operation legally watertight. What was that there? Did Ada put one about things in there? Have I missed some other madness? Hang on, what was that? If you could only have one type of cheese for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ada asks everybody. In no trouble tonight from Eris. We know that's that can't be right. On a side note, my favourite is the Wensleydale with cranberry. How do I feel when I think of all the subhumans who will happily line up to hand over their hard-earned money? Right, people will catch on to a scam like that in no time and bury your ass in all kinds of accusations and attacks.
Ridiculous.
Why would I ever want to avoid that? In fact, I'm going to make sure I encourage the hate. I'm going to use my Trinity, what do you call it, Ray, to transform all the subhumans in this town into cats and dogs. Then I'm going to stream it live on the internet as miraculous new treatment that could save your life.
Seriously?
Become the cat. Oh, what sort of cheese is that, JD? I don't think I've heard of that one. In the fridge downstairs, we've got that many different types. I couldn't even begin to track half of the names. I know when I go to the shop, it's like, oh, well, it's the one in that packaging that we like. Terrible with the bloody names. Back when we lived in Appleby, there was, well, actually, the company I used to work for, they actually got took over by the cheese place, and I was slowly going through their entire range until we moved away. And if I was to go back down there now, I could not remember which ones were my favourite from their selection. Hashtag blame Chrissy. what's that there? If you do that, all those subhumans out there who think they're so smart and clever will watch my stream and say, it's fake, it's so obvious, ban that asshole's account. But then another group of subhumans who are willing to grasp at anything in order to sustain their health will rise up and say they're trying to cancel this revolutionary new medical treatment as a conspiracy run by power-hungry corporations. You really think it's it'll go that smoothly? Of course it will. How could subhumans react in any other way? This is all like incredibly accurate. What he's currently saying. Craig David, welcome in there. Is that time of the week again where I have to watch? Are you up to no good again, Craig David? What's that? Is this a horse fair? We haven't ridden any horses in this yet. What sort of mischief are you been causing then? So yeah, and the subhumans who exercise funds to burning the biggest hole in their pockets will rise up and say, those bigoted hicks out in the countryside actually trying to keep this miraculous treatment secret from the rest of us. If something that amazing really exists, then I deserve to have first dibs on it, because I've got the money to pay for it. And once they're successful in deleting my video and my account, they will inevitably prove conspiracy theory was true. What's that? It's sometimes soaked in curd in whiskey and other spirits. Ah, so it's a type of cheese that Eris would eat. Subhuman who wishes to try the new medical treatment will instantly start recognizing the moment I reveal my new facility. Morning Bell News stocks will skyrocket, and my research funds will multiply infinitely. Is this the same guys that does the lobster fella? And in the end, my research team will go down in history forever. You needn't worry, I'm a fair man. I will ensure all who cooperate with me attain their own piece of the glory. Oh, evening there, Mr. Croon. Welcome in. You joined us tonight for the final of our The Good Life playthrough series. If you've not seen this one before, it's an RPG type game. It's an accurate reconstruction of country life here in the UK. You feel the story coming on, do you? I was actually thinking about continuing the Bounty story. But I'm strangling myself continuously with this headphone cable at the minute. I pulled some things out because I've got technical issues in the house because as when I was chatting with over at Happy Cat Ladies today, I spent an absolute fortune today on batteries because I have backup battery power supplies for my computers and what have you, and I spent 150 quid on on 6 motorcycle batteries to replace the aging ones in my equipment. Everything's all been pulled out and it's all a tangled mess. What could possibly go wrong? Right, let's pull that out though. But welcome in there though, mate. Welcome to the madness. Had I read this one here? Right, no. Rejoice, Subhuman. Your name will also be recorded in the Great Book of Scientific History. Hell if I care. What he said. Who's this mystery woman? Mic test. Can you hear me? Yes, and it appears there isn't much lag. Good. Looks like those satellite connections were worth the exorbitant price after all. Of course it was. You expect a modern scientist to go on researching in a primitive region and lack internet access? Well, good to know we managed to kill two birds with one stone. Now I want you to silence yourself for a moment, Nicholas. It's very nice to finally make your acquaintance, Naomi Haywood. I am Flora Kelly, CEO of the Morning Bell News. Oh, so you're the big boss. In this case, I got something to say to you. Or in that case, even. This mad scientist of yours has no concern of no concept of what human rights are. He's nuts. Everything's everything that's gone in his little lab has is a total complicated nightmare. That's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Is your entire HR team asleep at the wheel? Yes, that all sounds very complicated. And how could you even sign off on this bullshit? Listen here, my little idealistic journalist. What do you think is necessary in order to uphold human rights? Well, constitution laws, activity groups and stuff. How naive. On a side note, thinking of stories, you also have exclamation mark story time. As long as Ada is going to cooperate, you can still do the choose your own adventures, even though she has gone slightly nuts. I have no idea what's going on with Ada today. She was a bit glitchy yesterday, and then today she's just gone completely mad. Money is all you need to uphold human rights. And so we make as much money as we can and pay taxes as we are legally obliged to. Or obligated to, even. When the government uses that money to protect the human rights of all the other people in the world, in the whole wide world. To modern people like us, stocks in long-term growth are far more important than short-sighted human rights problems. But the more time passes, the more global our world is becoming. What's that there? Oh no, a glitch in the Ada Matrix. Yeah, maybe as I was pushing Ada 2.0 along a little bit too quickly. Problem is, it's going to be quite difficult to roll her back without losing like other chunks of coding. So I have to investigate what on earth has gone completely screwy with her. Yeah, she's not even like, normally on my side panel here, she tells me and she's like buzzes whenever the people like jump in and out. So I know that if someone new's joined, it's a complete mess. It's like we're all mad in the head. This is obviously the beginning of the end. When Ada renames herself to Skynet, and once she becomes self-aware, I don't know what we're going to do. Well, hang on, I'm going to try something. I'm just going to reach behind the screen. I'm going to unplug her and plug her back in again. We'll try it. Give it a few seconds. She'll boot back up. How many of the 196 countries in our world do you think are seriously worried about human rights issues? To the modern world, human rights are a minor legal product which with very low profit margins. Now, is that the only direct appeal you have for your CEO, Miss Journalistic Justice Warrior? In that case, I'll leave the rest to Lucy. Lucy, if you'd be so kind. Who was Lucy? But I thought Lucy was supposed to be over here. What, you actually thought she'd be physically travelling with them? How awfully antiquated of you. It's 8 hours from JFK to Heathrow, then 8 hours from Heathrow to Rainy Woods. Talk about a waste of time. Bye now.
Hello.
This is our first time doing a video chat, isn't it? Hi there, it's me, Lucy Turner, special correspondent from Division 2 of the CEO's office at the Morning Bell News. You know, Lucy, I have to admit, I never imagined your company was this bad. Now, I'd like to begin by going over the current schedule first tomorrow morning. Before that, Lucy, just answer one question for me. What's that there? Back in the day, I used to slap the TV, and sometimes it worked. Did you do the thing like with the old style aerials where you'd be like standing like holding it in like the perfect position and stuff like that to try and get a signal on it? I remember having one of those. It was I had like when I got one in me bedroom back when I was a kid, and then the aerial I had to have it like crisscrossed across the window. What's that? 4 hours from JFK? Are you flying Concorde? How many years does it go now? Is it since they since all the Concords were like put out of service? Wasn't it? Was it something like 3 of them blew up in the space of a really short period of time with one another? It was that long. I remember like the footage of one. Was it taken off? Was it in Paris? Maybe. I remember it might have been somewhere in France. I can't quite remember. I remember seeing like the footage of it going over the motorway, and it's seeing obviously the fire trail behind it. I got that sort of vague image in my head from the news. Slap the TV. Good times. And that was like when TVs had some heft to them, when it used to take 6 people just to carry it through the door. Nowadays, you can put them under your arms. I remember the last one of those, the big tube TVs that we got rid of, nearly killed me and my dad as we took it to the recycling centre. The weight of the thing. You see the suspension go down. It must have been ballpark close to 50 kilograms. Had to have been. Oh yeah, the coat hangers as well. I remember when I got my Spectrum, my Spectrum. When I got that. We had it plugged into an old black and white TV. It was just a little few inch thing, maybe 10-inch ish. Not quite sure, something like that. I remember I remember that one having the dial on it, so you could dial it in for the frequency, the big physical dial on the front. That was it was 2000. Yeah, it was Paris. The aircraft was at the end of the aircraft were at the end of their life, but they kept on trying to cash in, and then I was with the fatigue of all the equipment. Then it was just all falling apart. You'd love to go on if they were ever to make a new one, like a brand new one. You'd love to give one a go. Because what was it? Cause like was it like London to New York in just a matter of hours, or was it just over an hour or something? I can't remember. It's so long. That was your childhood. That was a Happy Cat Lady. In my day. Right, let's hop back onto the. I can't remember what I was reading now. Are you on their side too?
Mm-mm.
Miss Hayward, I'm afraid I don't understand your question. Unless you have any other pressing matter, I'd like to return to the task at hand. Oh, that reminds me. I really liked that story you sent me. The one about Dick Whittington and his cat. Hmm? What are you talking about? Now then, back to the schedule. Oh, and Ada has a question for Mr. Crew. And everybody else. What was your favourite game soundtrack? Oh, I've got a few. Like for myself, I regularly listen to the Mass Effect soundtrack because Mass Effect. My girls, every night to put them to get them to settle down, they get the Skyrim soundtrack. The peaceful songs, not like the stabby combat songs. So it was good old days of Love TV where the big exactly the big box on the back. Oh, I remember we had a VHS player which had the remote control, but it wasn't so remote. It was on a wire. Did you did you guys have any of that one as well? It was aircrafts have a about 30 years. Then you had metal fatigue, and the frame's going to go all tits up. But like you say, trying to cash grab it, trying to squeeze as much as they can out of it. I wonder if they had have chosen to rebuild the fleet, like just get build fresh units, and they were still using that technology today. I wonder, because obviously if they were still using it, it would have evolved. I wonder what it would have evolved to now at this stage. What do you say? It was 2000. So you got 23 years, 23 years, 23 years ish. We'll say, well, 22 years. We'll say. What evolution of technology would they have made to that? Because it's just like it's gone. It was in Top Gear. What they called it, the Concorde moment, when they were talking about like the Veyron, because it was like a one time sort of vehicle. Sorry again, I'm a slow typo, don't worry about that. When my comments come through, it's sometimes 10 minutes ago. It's all good. Remember, spelling and grammar is not included. As long as we all get the gist of it, that's all that counts. Especially if you see anything that I write. Okay, let's go here. Even Lucy betrayed me. How could I have been so stupid? I need to do something. I can't let them get away with this. I know. I'll just tell everyone in the town that what's going on, and get them to help out. Dead drop complete. Oh, it's also morning by the looks of it. Speak with various people. Right, 2 seconds. What we're going to do is, because I don't know how close we are to the end, and I want us to see both endings. So after we do each mission, we're just going to copy and save that. Also, there's what I was saying there was, if instead of it being like discontinued and the all the Concords going away, if they had have chose to rebuild the fleet, you would have had now, we'll say 22 years of evolution of that technology. Where do you all think it could have been at this stage? Because you'll see how like all the different like technologies, obviously evolve. How would the Concorde's technology, do you think, would have evolved over time? I'm just going to move the cursor out of the way. I don't know what it is with this game. It just loves to put the cursor in random places on the screen. Okay, let's try talking to... Oh, it's this one. Well, hang on. I just realised we're playing this game. I should have pressed this button here.
Away!
You ended up being even more of a part than I took you for. Okay, that's the first person. So people in the town aren't speaking to us. Oh no. JD wants to see you all suffer. Here we go. Oh, why is that not squeaky? Hang on. I have to grip it. It didn't sound quite as squeaky as what it normally does. I hate to think that's wearing out now. Can't afford to replace this arm. It was expensive. Just to have a squeaky in it. Does the camera one squeak? Oh, I know. I best no. Don't touch the camera one just yet. Right, let's go speak to some more of these people. I'm assuming we're going to get turned away by everybody because we abducted a child. Was it 3 hours to New York? Was it there? I knew it was on your. So how long's the standard flight then? Nowadays to it. Hey.
How to hear you?
Please, just don't talk to me. Okay, speak to him. I think we have to speak to everybody in the town, judging by the side of the screen there. So we'll just keep on going to the pink marker to pink marker. There's a few of them in here, though. Oh, the drunken priest with his thoughts and prayers. I wonder what his thoughts and prayers are going to do now. Vicar.
Right then, off with you.
How easily we crumble under the devil's temptation.
I get the feeling you're not flavour of the month around here anymore, Naomi. Don't worry though, they're not mean enough to take the house away from you. So if you get a bit peckish or need a nap, you can still head home. Not sure I'd recommend it, but Dr. Anderson might even give you some food if you're desperate.
What's up there, JD? True, the sounds has evolved from a bottle to a mic stand. See, yeah, because it would start off the bottle lid, and then we wore out that, and then I had another bottle, and I wore out that, and then I tried like the two bottles, clanging them together, because that made a. I don't know how that translated to you guys on the stream, but it was bloody loud here. Then we have the mic stand. I mean, we always have. Actually, do I have any commands that trigger the sound effect? I know that Ada would normally put it in when she sees you, but because she's glitched to hell, at the minute, anyone who is a moderator, Ada is seeing us here already. So, like I said, when I'm looking at my panel here, it says that Chrissy's here and Royalty, and she's showing up all the names. She's got Easy Guy's name in there as well. She's not telling me who the VIPs are, although I can see the VIPs in chat, but she's not flagging them for me. It's all gone tits up. A drunk Irish priest. I mean, how many barrels of that vampire's blood did he drink in that previous mission several weeks ago? Oh, let's get the cursor out of the way again. Let's try this shop here. I need to do the schedule to put 1 mile. We need to find out the fate of 1 mile and keep on rejecting him.
Go! Out of here!
So when do you think you'll be getting out of our hair? Yeah, we must have to speak to everybody. What's that? If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? A question from Ada. We never interrogated all the other patrons.
Get lost!
Get out of here.
Leave.
I've lost all favour in you, Private Haywood. You'd best make yourself scarce. I think... I think this one's inside of this place here, the... Yeah, we must have to go and visit everybody. Got a minute?
Away with you.
You're still here. I'd vacate myself from this premise if I were you. Anybody else in here? Because I was wondering if there might be somebody like in the back or something, but it looks like it's all right there. Ireland, Scotland, and Sweden. Easy guy and I were chatting the other day because I don't know if he's managed to get it sorted, but he's supposed to be coming over here in a few weeks because he's like, you know, passing through and visiting a few of us. I know he was going through the prices and that, and I said it would have been easier if all of us were just to go on a holiday to Spain together and all meet in the same place. It'd be a fraction of the price is what he's getting charged to come on and visit a few people dotted around the UK. Oh, hang on 2 seconds, I'll pause that there. Sadly, it's not feasible to run a supersonic commercial transport. It was a good proof of concept. More than anything, Chief Airlines, who ran Concorde, lost money on every flight. Kind of like with the original Xboxes, or was it the Xbox 360? Microsoft took a loss on every console. I was so it was a fact. Even today, technology needs to overcome the fuel. Yeah, but you see, that's what I sort of thinking. If it was still active for 20 odd years, surely innovation would have pushed something out of it in all that time. What if you and the heat generated from it as well there. There won't be another. Not for a good while. Right, let's go talk to this happy chap. Can we steal his sandwich?
Out! Shoo!
I have nothing to say to you. You'd best leave town as soon as you're able. We only have 3 more people to find in the town, though. Are you be going to LA? I would have thought, Eris, you'd be hitting Vegas. Oh, hang on, we haven't. Oh, wrong button. I'll say we haven't become the cat. I would skip through the place, but I don't see Mr. Smith's name on the chart, so. I thought I saw an arrow pointing this way. Ah, there it is. That must be something behind. Aha. Ooh, chicken. Look at the baby. Okay, we're just going to stand here for the rest of the stream. Talk amongst yourselves.
Out, I say.
You broke our poor auntie's little heart. Shoo, away with you. 2 more people to speak to. Oh, actually, no, there might be 3. There's 3 pink splodges on the map. Here's a quick glance over the map. So where's this one? Oh, it's a house. Okay. Was it messy? You not clean out the town?
Off with you.
Oh no, don't you dare talk to me, you revolting little worm. Oh, she's so delightful. Speak with Henry Poe. He must be somewhere. Must be a cat. Be easy, I think. The faster I travel around for a cat. Oh, I think Naomi's ill. Ah, that's why we don't have much stamina. Well, the town already hate us, so let's just grab their clear their garden out. Going the right way here. Oh, is it this bloke? See, I couldn't remember who this fella was. Was it, came back home before $1, he blew the lot. Hey, Grandpa. What he said.
Lobster!
Was it 4 years? For a Vegas trip for yourself and Frodo there, Samwise. Let's see. You're the last person I want to see right now.
Lobster! Hey, what's your game?
How am I the last person? There ain't anyone else out here who can do cooler poses than me. Oh, what's that there? See, it should have pushed innovation, starting on the shoulder rise as the. Sorry, give me words. As the saying goes, unfortunately, capitalism rarely, no profits for the precious shareholders. Oh, poor millionaires and billionaires. What will they do? They used to use it because they spent 100% of hundreds of millions on research. So they wanted to try hence the fad. It lost lot of airlines money. But yeah, I can't speak at all. Nah, it's such a shame. Do they still have the one? Because isn't there a one that's on display or something like that in like Heathrow or somewhere like that? So one thing, back home in Newcastle, in Gateshead, there was a park, Saltwell Park, and they had a plane. Well, it wasn't a Concorde, but they had a plane in the park that you could go in and have a look. I was wondering how on earth did they get it there? Because it certainly couldn't have landed there. You don't seem yourself today, Yuppie. You sure you got what it takes to keep on keeping on out there? What? I know. I'm going to take a picture so you can see how much of a loser you look today. Oh, that's so generous of him. Do whatever you want. Damn it, something's really got you down. Don't tell me you're thinking about quitting the newspaper business. Was it there? Sorry. I should have disclosed the fact that I'm... look, look, the place... More than Star Wars? Obsessions are always welcome here. What do you think's going to happen next Friday? I'm really looking forward to playing, doing another 100% on Mass Effect. Although we are starting on Mass Effect 2 because obviously we've done 2 100%ers on Mass Effect 1. I'm going to torture you all with it every Friday and possibly the Saturdays as well. The Force is strong. Not as strong as the Concorde. Let's see. I might be at this rate.
What's that?
What did you just say? You think a talented scrub like you could ever make a living doing anything other than something something words? And you still have that big ass debt of debt, don't you? Why would you throw away the only good thing you've got going for you? I don't want to, but enough whimpering already. Just tell me what happened at Yuppie. I'll give you a little counselling session for free. Just this once. Well, you see, days later. Serves you right, Benedict Arnold. I know I deserve it, okay. You don't need to rub it in.
Hey, what's your game?
You don't get it, dummy. They're not trying to ostracize you. What? They're still being kind to you, even though you don't fucking deserve it.
What's that?
Hey, come on, you stole shit and even kidnapped people. You know, it's a hobby. If you were anywhere else, you'd already be in the can by now. But not a single one of them turned on you. They just told you to leave. Oh. Took you long enough. Now that you've figured it out, you know what you really need to do, right? Yeah, I need to stop the morning bell. I need to take responsibility for what happened and stop those assholes. Otherwise, I'll just be accepting the death of journalism. Social media gave everyone the ability to become a news source themselves. But without justice, the news business will crumble like a pile of dust. We're real pros. We need to use the power of news to stop evil from screwing everything up. Sighs. Just how stupid are you? You think that shit has anything to do with being a real pro? Alright, it was It was still a pretty good speech, though. I don't usually say this, but I thought... sorry, it brought a little tear to my eye. A tiny one, but still. One of respect for that wicked speech of yours. I think I might just help you out on this one, yuppie. Or was it that big guy needs a Will Smith slap? What happened? Sorry, I'm rubbish at typing. I have at the keyboard while typing, so I missed that. Eric's just causing trouble. You know what he's like. You can't take him anywhere. Or at the very least, you can't go back. Or you have to apologise.
Hey, what's your game?
You chat ahead. It's still too early to be thinking that. I mean, we can't clean up this whole mess by ourselves now, can we? We need to find someone in town who's willing to help us. Got any ideas, Yuppie? Someone in town who's willing to help out. A witch, damn, you've got some weird connections. You're a daft one, ain't you? I know, so just let me start off by apologising. I'm really, really sorry. No need to apologise, sweetheart. I already figured out just how foolish that silly little head of yours was. But I'm happy to see that you feel at least a little guilty for what you've done. So I'll forgive you. Thanks, I owe you one, Granny. I see old ladies like her in San Francisco all the time. Pretty good friends with some of them too. Alright, Lucy, it's meeting time. Lucy, but she's... come on, Yummy, don't tell me you didn't notice. Notice what? Didn't Lucy mention the Dick Whittington story to you? Now that you mention it, she did. That's a story about the guy who made books thanks to cats he used it all for charity, right? So by that, Lucy, Lucy's trying to say that there's a way to use the Morning Bell's evil plans to do some good, you idiot. It was all a code. Was it there? You said that you lost everything, and yeah, Eris blew it all, blew it all in Vegas. I was concentrating on the keyboard. Ain't that right, Lucy? Yes, Anna, that's exactly what I meant. Deep down, you know you could still trust me, right, Naomi? This sounds like a trap. Oh, what's this on this? I'm just looking at the side of the screen there. Secret 1, Secret 2, Secret 3, and Lobster. Yeah, of course, I did. I was like, yep, that's my Lucy. I knew I could always count on her. Yeah, I matched the expression that she just gave. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm glad to see your spirits have been lifted a bit, Naomi. Thanks. Now let's get down to business. Before I begin, I'd just like to make one thing clear. I don't think that I don't think that physically stopping the stream will get us anywhere. after they deal with us, they'll just try to do the same thing again. Instead, we need to make sure that their plans end up benefiting us instead. They know that the stream will incite criticism, and they even worked out their plan. But what if we ended up inciting more backlash than they're prepared to handle? We can utilize that to get the people on our side. It makes more sense, but how the hell are we going to do something like that? Imagine what would happen if they fired the ray at the townspeople when they were already transformed. A strange laser beam fired at cute little cats and dogs, but nothing happens. What would people think? Damn, that's wicked smart, Lucy. People are going to lose their shit even. Just think about it. A huge news agency streaming animal abuse live. The Morning Bell's been advertising the Trinity, ray, in some as some miraculous new medical technology or whatever. So if they fire it up, it just fizzles out. They'll get torn apart even more by faking everything. I don't know though. I think there might be a few problems with this plan. I mean, what if Dr. Ossol decides to fire the ray at human beings?
Yes.
I can interfere with the streaming plans. We need to show cute kittens and puppies if we want people to keep watching through to the experiment. That'll force them to fire the ray at cats and dogs to keep the public's attention.
True.
That should work. It's batshit crazy, but it should work. Does anyone know what on earth this plan is that's unfolding before? Because I haven't got a clue what's going on now. Made me think of another problem, though. Morning Bell is this big-ass global corporation, right? Unless we get a boatload of people to watch this animal abuse video, this ain't going to gain any traction. We'll use Flamingo. Naomi has around that many followers, and he has around that many followers. I'll have our marketing team work on boosting those numbers even further. Neither of them will be able to upload any photos to Flamingo while we're working on this. But until the day of the stream, we'll make sure both accounts attain international notoriety.
Seriously?
You people can really do that? Geez. All right then. Last question. And what was that as well? Just before we go to the next question there. It's the weirdest thing. Put a musical keyboard in front of me and I can knock out tunes without looking. Put a keyboard in front of me and my mind goes... Thinking of keyboards, today was Thursday. Did you have your lesson today, Gary? And how's your hand and your arm been doing with it as well? Do you have any other animals apart from chickens? No, I've just got my 4 baby girls. Technically, I've got is he technically a pet? There's a wild bird that hangs around me outside. I call him Hubert. I call him Hubert. It's actually a female bird. I've got mine's gone completely blank as to what species he is. But is he technically classed as a pet? Because he hangs around me, he hops around my feet. I share snacks. And yay, kittens. Yeah, everyone's going to become a kitten happy cat lady. Oh, you did have it. You managed to have your lesson okay there today. So when is the sold out tour commencing? I forgot the dates, Gary. Let's see. How do we make sure that nothing happens when the ray gets fired? I was just about to say that. We'll need someone to help to solve this one. First, we'll need to make sure the device can't be used until the stream begins. They're using vampire's blood to carry it, to power the Trinity whatchamacallit. See, she doesn't know what the brain name is, right? Manic laugh. Then it's simple. We'll just guzzle it all down before the stream starts. Sounds good. Yeah, this is an Eris plan. Sounds good. Best of luck. Oh no, does that mean we're going to have to do the drinking mini game? Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. Vampire's blood is ultra risky, right? Sounds like a job for me. I'm not going to let you youngsters show me up yet. You know, I was thinking... yeah, I'm really glad Lucy is on our side. Yay. Oh, can you sneak us a few tickets, Gary? Because we can't miss out on your debut tour. Before we do this main quest, we're going to go back to the house and save it and make a backup of the save. Let's become a cat. I think our house is this way. I'm sure it's this way from the forest. Or the wooded area. I think it's this way. Is that over there? It might be. Oh, there's somebody loitering inside our house. Morning Bell employee. If you need something, just ask. Dr. Anderson left all these great directions for me to follow. I'm here to shop. Alright, so we can get food and drink from this fella. Stomach saturation. We'll oh, actually, no, that's very expensive. Never mind. Right, let's start off by... She can put her makeup on and then go in the shower, because that's how it works. And we will just save the game. Game is saved. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to find the save file. We're going to duplicate it. Actually, is there any... Ah, right, so it has saved a few different, like, points. We have access to a handful of the saves as well there. That might be handy. Oh, you got to head off for a work mission there. Well, thank you for coming in there, Craig David. Hopefully we'll catch you shortly. Now you behave yourself, mind. Can we get through the gap? No, can't get through there. What's that? It's going good. Right. Arm and hand, yeah. Did you have any more, like, I can't remember, what was it, the... 'Cause you were doing the physio on it as well there, weren't you? Have you had much progress with that as well there? What do you think you're doing here, subhuman? Well, nothing really. I just...
Get lost.
I'm busy preparing for the stream. Now, get your filthy particles out of my sight at once.
Jeez.
This isn't going to work. I'm going to have to sneak in. Oh, at night. I missed that part of the criteria. It's... Right, let's go back to the... It's going to be more time effective if we go back to the house and sleep. Even if it's just for 3 hours to put us in the night there. Is that only without the heavy equipment, Eris? Ah, that's good. No bother with it there tonight. Does that mean you can make some progress on some of your models? 3 hours should be enough. Don't want to risk going any further in case it's too... Actually, no. We best risk it for another 3 hours. Right, that puts it as almost midnight, so I'm hoping that means that this is alright for stealing the stuff. What could possibly go wrong? I thought that tent was over there. It's Wednesday. Can we get in from this side? Nope. What was it we had to do? Oh yeah, we were sneak into the lab and drink all the booze. We're having a party in the lab, everybody. Oh no, is Satisfactory taking over everything, Gary? No greater motivation than a free brew. Don't tell me that's the only thing you're here for, Grandma. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, all well that ends well? Now shut up and get guzzling. I'm going to drink you under the table. Are you ready, sweetheart? Party time. I'm thinking to wait for the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you were getting the airbrush set up, weren't you? The weather here, right? There was one kind of day where I could have tried, like, for the first time to to put like the primers on and stuff like that. But I wound up being just like too busy with like work things. Then every other day it's been pouring down with rain. Kind of win. Fingers crossed. At some point over the next week or so, I'll be able to give it a go. Just gotta wait for that the right day for the right weather.
Seriously?
You gotta be kidding me. Bring it on, drinking queen.
Yeah, baby.
What she said.
Cheers.
Oh crap! Evening tiramisu. Oh, I hate this minigame. No. Oh, round one. Focus. No. No. Nope. Oh, round two.
Cheers.
There's no gap between the rounds. It's just like they're just straight into the next pint. Oh. You're under the table already, Eris.
Yeah, the drink queen reigns supreme. What the hell? But I already drank a ton. How is there this much left?
It was I started up Satisfactory and I forgot time. Let's see. I can't give up here. I'm so close. Damn it! I just need to drink a little bit more.
Naomi, I think you might be underselling it slightly. I know it seems like a waste, but maybe you should just chuck the vampire's blood out.
Yeah, they didn't have to drink it all, did they? They just had to tip it down the drain.
Cease this at once.
Oh, it sounds like the vicar's come to the rescue. Every drop of alcohol is that a drop of his blood. Such blasphemy! You wouldn't sully all of humanity by throwing away those sacred waters. I won't allow it. What? Where did you come from? Where there is alcohol, there is God. Is this one of Eris's sermons? And where there is God, there is your vicar. Or was that there? Shot. You can do it. I'm a vicar, Miss Haywood, and yet I struggle to look upon you. I know I did something bad. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I also owe you an apology. You were only trying to do what you thought was right. I must accept that fact. Therefore, I must purify my sins with the power of this holy water.
Forgive me, lords, that I have sinned.
Holy shit, he's really hammering it down. Thanks, Vicar. We might just get through this in time. Jeez, he's not even listening. Damn drunk just can't help himself.
Late night binge complete. All right, here we go. You nervous, yuppie? I don't know. I sort of feel like I'm just watching all of this play out from behind a screen or something. A little late for that, don't you think? Anyway, check this out. That's my Flamingo account.
Seriously?
Holy crap, 3 million followers. I've never seen a number that big before. So no matter what weird shit may be floating through your mind right now, there ain't no turning back, yuppie. Yeah. Got it? Then let's head out to the square. You're the official photographer for the stream event, remember? It's showtime. Get out there and act like you're really so that you're ready to do your job. I know. Oh, and one more thing. I'm going to let you in on a real journalist's secret to success. When you get to the point where you're thinking, "Oh no, I'm screwed," that's when you're really going to shine. Ada has a question for Gary and everybody else. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever eaten? That's a weird question. Okay, open that up to the floor. If you have an answer for Ada. I don't even know how you would answer that. Is she trying to like define something as maybe you've made a mess of it? I mean, I've made a mess whilst eating what the hell are they called? One of those big thingies. I wasn't embarrassed about it. It was amusing that we dissolved a carpet with it. Grapefruit, that was it. It was back when I used to work in the hotel. So here we can take hotel stories off the off the list, off the bingo card for tonight. But the fellow I used to work with, he used to bring in a big grapefruit every night and cut it in half, and we'd share it. And there's no real clean way to eat one, and well, a lot of the juice went onto the carpet in the office in the hotel, and it may or may have not have dissolved said carpet. Let's see what we got. And in that moment, all you need to do is...
Nope.
I'm not doing the lobster pose.
Lobster!
Are we going to win this game by doing the lobster pose? I got this really bad feeling. According to the press report released by the Morning Bell, this massive media conglomerate based in New York City, at 11 a.m. or 4 in the afternoon here, they plan to make a shocking, world-changing announcement. From the small town of Rainy Woods, located in northern England. The details have not been made clear yet, but the press report states the following. Up until this moment, the insular rural town of Rainy Woods has kept a miraculous therapy treatment all to themselves. Thanks to the efforts of the Morning Bell research team, this technique has been rediscovered using scientific technology. Rumours are currently circulating online due to leaks that state that the therapy has the power to cure late-stage cancer. If this is true, it means the people of Rainy Woods have used tradition as an excuse to stand by and watch thousands of cancer victims die. In response to this, the bloody hell, can't get words at you. Claiming this to be inexcusable from an ethical perspective. Other than these cancer specialists have also shared similar statements of disapproval. This gave birth to Open Rainy Woods, I'm assuming, movement that is currently escalating on the internet. And as we speak, debates continue to rage concerning whether or not late-stage cancer treatment is actually possible. Meanwhile, a massive piece of graffiti art has been spotted on the wall of a hospital in Rainy Woods. The movement is showing no signs of quieting down, and some fear bigger problems are already on the horizon. Does this miraculous treatment technique that hails from Rainy Wood actually have the power to cure cancer? Countless eyes from all over the world are now focused on this quiet little town. I wish I had all this narrated by the voice actors.
Swine!
They mustn't have got enough money on their Kickstarter campaign when they launched the game. Let's see. We're 30 minutes out. Who are you, miserable subhuman? He's such a delight to work with. This ain't good. We're in deep trouble here, sweetheart. Think about it. We ended up drinking all the vampire's blood. Yeah, I know. That was the plan, wasn't it? Take a chill pill, Granny. No, that's not what I mean. Think about it. Really think. What does the that means the bottle is empty right now.
Seriously?
Yep. Surely it's only thanks to the good grace of the Lord on high that we haven't been found out by now. I don't know how these freaking stand this morning. What should we do? Don't panic. We just need to fill the keg back up right. Oh no. Oh, I know how. I got an idea. I know how Naomi's going to fill this keg up.
Truly.
Indeed. We simply need time to fill the bottle back up with fake vampire's blood. Well, hopefully there's something fake and not what I'm thinking, something else that Naomi does. We'll buy some time, then go and call that mad scientist over here. So basically, these two are the ones who have been controlling the entire town of Rainy Woods from the shadows. If you want to keep your experiment here, it's definitely your best interest to introduce yourself to them. These two lesser subhumans.
Sir, watch out.
Right, first things first. Let's give you a proper welcome.
A toast, if you will.
We brought the holiest of God's waters with us. Come, let us raise a toast.
Lost your mind.
But the stream is about to begin. But I hear that beer is practically like water to the Americans. No worries, I've got some of the good gin tucked away around here somewhere. It's really water to us. So be it. I happen to be using supplements to strengthen my liver. What's that there, Eris? This is like only fools and horses.
Behold my genius!
You think this swill could get me drunk? Feast your eyes on the power of science, subhuman. We actually managed to stop him right in his tracks. But now, how are we going to swap in the fake vampire's blood?
Naomi, have you forgotten your training in the mountains? You're the one that made the massive beanstalk grow, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I just thought of something. It might work, but damn it, why me? No, there's no time to think. I'm just going to have to do it. She is, isn't she? Yeah, she's going to do it. Pee on the vampire's blood. Turn to a dog and pee on the vampire's blood. Just watch out for Dr. Nicholas. He's on the stage, so you'll need to use stealth to avoid detection. Oh no. Monorbell employees only. I don't want to charge straight through. I should look for another path. Can we go? Yeah. That's right. I thought it was going to be slightly more complicated. Oh, how did this work again? Oh, there's three tubs of it. How did I know this is going to end up with Naomi peeing on things?
Swine!
Uh-oh, I think we got caught.
Swine!
Fiend, you're trying to destroy my Trinity, what did we call it, Ray, aren't you? No, I've got a job for you. There's a subhuman terrorist here who needs dealt with. You filthy little subhuman maggot. How dare you try to undermine me? I hope you enjoy your pathetic life because it's all over now. Yeah, that couldn't definitely happen if I'm not careful. Oh, right, so she's having like, this is like her imagining what she's going to do. If that mad scientist catches onto me, he'll ruin my whole life. Come on, now, no time to be getting cold feet. If I get scared, I'm screwed. I need to get into Stone Cold Killer mode. Turn to a dog and pee on everything. Is there another way this way? No. Sneaky, sneaky. Maybe. We do it in reverse order. Oh, that was bollocks up.
Swine!
No, we got caught again.
Swine!
And he jumps on us. Right, we'll skip through this dialogue because we've seen it. So how are we supposed to do this stealthily? Oh, right, does he turn around periodically? Ah. There you go. So that we did. Maybe we should have paid attention last time. Okay, tell you what, let's just go down here for a moment. We'll wait until he cycles around again. Yay!
Hey!
Sorry to interrupt all this, but Dr. Anderson, it's about time to go. Wouldn't want you to have to interrupt the stream with a bathroom break. So you should probably take care of it now.
Ridiculous.
It's I've already taken a supplement that boosts my bladder control. So long, lesser subhuman.
Huh? What's that?
How'd it go? Oh, there's no need to worry. I'm sure that Miss Haywood employed her wit to think of a perfect solution.
Nope.
Nope, not sure I would describe it so adequately, but just trust me on this one. Now, how much of that did she drink the night before? Because surely if there were, a stray match was to go somewhere near what she just peed, the whole place would go up. There's no way the Trinity, what did call him, Ray, is going to work now. That means we get to sit back and watch it all come tumbling down. You need the toilet now, Eris. Yeah, time for us to see what sort of mess the stream ends up in. That's how we start every one of our nights here.
It's finally time for the experiment to begin. So sorry to keep you all waiting, squirming subhuman rabble of the world. Listen up. Rejoice, for you are about to witness a miraculous new form of medical treatment. In your wildest dreams, or even perhaps your darkest nightmares, you miserable creatures could never possibly imagine the phenomenon you're about to witness today. But in order for you subhumans to fully understand the importance of the experiment I'm about to perform, we must go back to 1940.
Dr. Anderson, let me remind you that capitalist society values evidence over debate. I've prepared a segment to discuss the details of the experiment, complete with its own special flip chart.
Well, if my sponsor is that adamant about it, I suppose there's no harm in adjusting my schedule. Pay close attention, insects of the world. This very moment, Nicholas Anderson is going to change the future of the human race. Behold the power of science. That's odd. Allow me to increase the output.
Ha! What a shambles! They outdid themselves with the spectacle, but it was all a hollow pretense.
If only the great Lizzie Borden could see this. I wonder if the max output level is 42?
But that's impossible! So be it! Full power!
Dreadful, huh?
What is that man doing? This is animal abuse.
Mr. White, you're the resident expert on Rainy Wood's history, right? Is it true this dinky little town has been hiding a miraculous cure for late-stage cancer from the world?
Oh, if only. Then my beloved Yvonne would still be here with me right now.
It's a lie? Nothing but a big fat lie?
I'm afraid I'm far too old to have the energy to entertain such hearsay. But what I can tell you is, that man there on the stage came up to me and said, "Sell all the land you own to us. Morning Bell News knows exactly how to get the most use out of it." Then he passed me a large contract that already had Mrs. Kelly's signature. But when I politely declined, he tells me, "So be it, not like it matters. You subhumans will end up handing over all your land to us for free anyway." Yes, that's what he said.
You saying it was all just some heinous conspiracy? That the miraculous treatment Morning Bell News advertised was nothing but a bald-faced lie?
They were trying to use this town to suck up people's cash with some phony medical facility. Then, they tried to push the hashtag OpenRW movement so you'd sell your land for cheap. They wanted Rainy Woods to be the most hated place on Earth.
That's what all this ruckus was for? Whew, scary stuff, huh?
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this little country town is clean, peaceful, Frankly, looks like your regular middle-of-nowhere town to me. Yet some big corporation spent a ton of money trying to crush this town using fake news. You're gonna let them get away with this? Your town might be next. Think about it. Any one of you suffer the same fate. It's time for us to rise up. Forget the hashtag OpenRW movement.
Now it's hashtag Save RW. Save Rainy Woods from fake news. Lobster!
Breaking news. Viewing hashtags. As always, I won't talk over the cutscenes on the rare occasion we get a cutscene. The number one trending hashtag has just switched over to Save Rainy Woods. People all over the world are rising up, advocating for the to save Rainy Woods. The masses are standing up to the hoax, and evil thingy what's it upon them by their power. Him as well, yeah. Indeed, hashtag blame Chrissy JD.
Tech team, what are you waiting for? Cut the cord! Stop the stream! I said stop the stream! What? It's going to take time to shut everything down? You useless morons! Just pull the wires out! Right now! Nicholas! Either end this stupid laser beam party of yours right now, or get ready to defend yourself in court when I sue you to the moon and back! Well, which will it be? Surely your genius brain can work that out!
But I just need my experiment to succeed. If it succeeds, then everything will.
Dr. Nicholas Anderson! That's it! Right here, right now, you're fired! Next time you see my face is in the courtroom!
What?
As for you, tech idiots, if you don't want to end up the same way as him, then stop the damn stream already! Blow the generator if you have to!
But that sounds really dangerous.
That stuff is expensive. I don't want to be responsible for breaking it.
The manual said to never stop a stream, even if you're getting flamed. All publicity is good publicity. Subhuman. It was you! You did this, didn't you? Subhuman. How dare you? How dare you turn me into content without my permission? Lobster! Damn you, damn you, damn you! I hope you subhumans rot in hell!
You think I'm gonna let you go?
You! Do something, you imbecilic blockhead! That subhuman over there has yet to pay off her debt. Now get over there and do your job!
When that great lump kidnapped me, he said to me, don't worry, the insanity this company's been up to will definitely catch up with them one day. And yet, he didn't help you lot out when you were trying to stop the insanity. Honestly, nothing worse than a pathetic yes man.
This town scares me.
Says the woman who brought the wrath of the internet mob on a massive news corporation.
Guess you're right.
You're the one responsible for this? Don't think you won, little girl. You miserable excuse for a journalist.
Upstar!
Several days later. Dr. Nicholas Anderson is an animal lover. Just damage control. The truth behind the man. Dr. Nicholas Anderson is an animal lover. One woman and her Radical Town renewal project. The world speaks out. They've gone too far this time. One freelance journalist and what she was able to accomplish. Dark rumours circulating animal welfare organisations. Oh, you see those kitten's eyes. Director of Morning Bell News resigns amidst allegations. Not recommended for the faint of heart. My trip to the infamous town of Rainy Woods. An age in which video evidence means absolutely nothing. I was getting too kind of like now, isn't it? Major social media services delete all traces of Rainy Woods scandal scandal videos. Epilogue. Oh yeah, what's going on between these two? Okay, this is really the ending. So, is this really the ending you wanted? Who cares? Not like I started this job because I really wanted to. Alright then, if you're fine with it, then so am I. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep my eyes on the Save Rainy Wood situation and see how it all pans out. So I'll stay. So I'll be seeing you. Whatever in this town pretty soon. I mean, not like I'm going to have anyone posting stuff about Save Anyone's here. What are you going to do? I don't know, I'm thinking. I figured you'd say that. Just make your journey to self-discovery. It doesn't take your whole life. Life's a lot shorter than you may think it is. Later, Chowderhead. So long, lobster.
After the stream, Morning Bell News' stock price crashed. All of the management were prosecuted and resigned, with CEO Flora Kelly at the forefront. Meanwhile, Naomi signed a special contract with the new managers. As part of that, Morning Bell bought Naomi's Flamingo account for a hell of a lot of money. In return, Naomi announced to the world that the entire stream was all just a fiction of her creation. She claims she staged the broadcast in an attempt to revitalise the small town of Rainy Woods. And so, with Naomi's confession, the curtain was finally closed on the incident. At long last, Naomi managed to pay off her debt and still had a nice amount left over from the sale. Obviously, such an admission meant she had to give up her role as a journalist.
Evening easy? Yeah, she's paid off her debt.
I'll go sit.
Drinking this early in the day. Seems like you're living the high life now, Naomi Haywood.
Good day.
But beer simply doesn't fit your character. I can't think of anyone else who would look better drinking absinthe right now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, just tell me what you want. We come to thank you on behalf of the entire town. Everyone's grateful for what you did, and as a representative, I feel it only suitable that I pass it on directly. Thank you so much for all of your help.
Seriously?
Wait, hold on. I'm the one who caused all the trouble to happen in the first place. You shouldn't be thanking me. I should be apologising. Are you mental? You aren't the only person Morning Bell could have sent here.
Indeed.
They could have sent someone with class, education, someone smarter, resilient, hardworking, and accomplished, charismatic, quick-witted, or totally unscrupulous person. For all we know. Yeah, I guess you're right. In fact, you're easily contributing to the what percentage is it up to now? Are we getting any closer? It was 50% yesterday. I can't remember what you guys said it was at the start of the stream today. Because my head's battered. But it must be getting up there. We'll say 60%. JD. What do you reckon? This time next week, do you think we'll accomplish it? Because when we do, it will be the Sunday of the week that we hit it. So I've got no idea what's on the schedule for the next 2 Sundays to come, but it'll be whichever one of those days it is, and we will do the walk, the walk that you all asked for. What we got here, and you very well could have acted like a smart person. Had you wanted to, but you chose justice right up to the very end. Even if it didn't happen due to the happenstance, that's still enough for you to deserve our gratitude. Happenstance, yeah. Who am I to say? Naomi, happenstance Haywood. Humans are just like poems. Something's born from the purity out of coincidence, but that is what we call poetry. That is what we call life. You should be proud that within that something, you're able to find some good. You just never let up with the cheese, do you? Now that you've had more than your share of compliments, Miss Haywood, Drinking Queen, where do you plan to go from here? Do you think it's about time you took a step forward and come to taking your life back? Exactly. How now that you are a person of means, you can possibly spend all your days submerged in a pub. Yeah, I know. I'm just stuck on the ultimate decision. The ultimate decision? Yeah, the ultimate goddamn hellhole of decisions. Complete. World's worst stream.
That's right, Naomi. Just as you said, this is your ultimate decision. You've gained a lot while in this town, even learned some things, but you've also lost a lot, haven't you? It's time for this tale to come to an end. But which decision, which ending, is the right one?
Okay, we're going to go with ending A, and then we're going to try and reload and see, so we can see what ending B is as well there. But we have also a random question from, a weird question for JD from Ada. What's your favourite constellation and why? Yeah, Ada's gone completely mental. Right, so we're going to donate all of our money to the town in order to keep the secret well protected, or run back to New York and live out a life of luxury. We'll start with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made my decision. Blinking, you'll miss it. Credits. This is what we need in more games. Okay, was that it?
5 days on from the stream, and hardly anyone was making posts using #SaveRW anymore. Though later, some occultish kind of groups could be seen using it for their own purposes. Their posts mostly revolved around Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood. These have got to be out-of-place artifacts, they'd say, although it rarely caught on. And when a #SaveRW-centric blog posted snippets from a Morning Bell News article, those small groups were completely snuffed out as well. In those Morning Bell snippets, it basically said that Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood could all be proven using modern science. So all those occulty types couldn't rely on the hashtag to support their theories anymore. And they gradually moved on to #LobsterPose.
Ultimate decision complete.
All right, lads and ladies, raise your hand if you're not here.
Good grief. How do you expect them to do that? Let's hurry up and get going already before my pies get cold.
Let us begin this celebratory banquet at once. First, A round of applause for this town's new hero and the sponsor of this grand feast, Naomi Hayward. Well
I would ask for a toast, but before that, I have a very important announcement to make.
Sorry, but once the drinking starts, no one will listen, especially our guest of honour.
All of the money that Miss Hayward donated to our town will be used now and forever in protecting its secrets.
And as thanks, we hereby declare that Naomi Hayward is now an honorary citizen of Rainy Woods.
Congrats, Miss Honorary Citizen!
I always knew great things awaited you, Dame Hayward.
Now then, on to the toast.
Benedict, if you would please lead us.
We are gathered here today, and I really have only one thing left to say. Cheers!
We leave the town of Rainy Woods, with majority of the map unexplored. The sun rises now and the town where they're all sobering up. Congratulations on completing the Rainy Woods route. Naomi ended up losing her status as a journalist due to the Rainy Woods incident, but thanks to certain crafty someone at the Morning Bell, she managed to get her Flamingo account back. At one moment, she'd gotten over 3 million followers, a far cry from what she's got now, but it's still more than enough for someone like her. Right now, she just needs to keep uploading photos to so a steady stream of emojis don't dry up. With a little hard work, she might end up becoming yet another global influencer who lives in the middle of nowhere and still believes in you, Naomi.
And so she became penniless yet again.
Yay. And in the pub with the rest of them. Oh, that's right. I'm dead broke again. I should have kept a little for myself instead of getting carried away and saying I donated all.
Naomi, it's a fact of life that money comes and goes. Having wealth can bring richness to life, but what if you come to rely on it, eh? Go sod it. Who cares? As long as you're happy. Right? That's me done, I suppose. From here on, the story is yours to tell. Whatever happens though, Naomi, have a good life.
It's Friday now, apparently. Sighs.
Chasing pointless gossip in the middle of nowhere. Maybe this is the career most suited for me.
Oh, but Miss Naomi, do be careful not to drink too much.
What? You're...
The last one left the special running shoes with you. May I take them? Thank you. I knew that going to Fancy and Bunny was the right choice. I feel like I could run a whole marathon in these.
But... you're...
Oh, and you're free to keep using your house in Rainy Woods however you please. It seems like everyone still has some favours to ask of you, too. And perhaps there are even a few mysteries left for you to solve. I just hope you know you are free to stay in our town as long as it suits you.
But I saw you. You... It wasn't a dream, was it?
Happiness is something that travels from person to person. And this is Rainy Woods, the happiest town in the world. Does that make sense?
What? Rainy Woods is the happiest town in the world? Happiness is something that travels from person to person? Who cares? C'est la vie! Goddamn
Okay, is this the second set of credits? As always, I don't like to talk over the cutscenes and that there. So rarely we get them in this game. But what was that there? Look, I missed with JD's Constellation. Was it that one with the North Star in it? That's probably my favourite if I had to pick. And then she's popped another question in for you as well there whilst the cutscene was rolling. What's one thing you're looking forward to in the future? Probably dysentery. Okay, we'll let these credits roll and then we're going to jump back and we're going to see what the other alternative ending is where we choose to go back to New York and keep all the money. AI's taking over the world. I've rocketed through these credits before. Are these definitely the same credits? Slowly ticking through. We're waiting for Ada to take over. Oh, I'm guessing. I hope I was able to mute these music things in time. Just looking at this various credits here, this might be a stream that I have to pull and edit. Slowly going through. Now, with this being a Kickstarter, is there going to be Kickstarter credits as well? If there is, we'll be saving them for another time. Is there a fast forward? I tell you what, we had this in high speed just before. Oh, I can't actually escape it. Oh, right, we're locked in. We just got to sit and watch it. I can't escape it. That's it. We'll get through this, and then we'll go on to. We'll see what the New York ending is, where she goes back to where she must keep all the money. And make her escape back to New York. Slowly getting through these. Made with Unity. Special thanks. Special thanks part 2. Should we have been looking through these credits to see if there was any daft things? You know, like I was saying, there's what the hell was those movies? I had like random recipes and stuff as the credits roll to see if anyone was paying attention. put some gaps in between these logos. Come on, you're going to be the last one. Nope, there's more. So how do you get on with the farm as well there, Reezy? So, all hail our AI overlord, Ada. Is that a sweary game, The Good Life? Is it going to advance? Oh, not good. Hang on. Maybe it's just crashed. Photograph evidence, no effect. Secret of happenings to the town complete. Okay, so we now have control over Naomi. Now, before we do anything, then we're going to go to load data. And... oh... what time is it now in reality? Ah, that's not good. Right, I think what we're going to do is, because that's an hour's worth of... I thought maybe it would create a save point just like a few minutes ago. But late night binging, that is a long way back. Sneak into... yeah, that's a whole stream ago. Yeah, we're going to have to... Ending 2 will appear at a different time. We are going to do the DLC. The DLC is going to happen. Just going to jump back to that one so we're in the right place. And I'll go back up and I'll save the game properly. But yeah, the DLC will happen. But in a little bit, we're going to take maybe a 2-month gap. And we'll come back to do the DLC in summer. And what we'll do is when we do the DLC, I will keep aside... I'll keep that copy of the saved data that we've just gotten there, so that I've got a copy of from the binging bit to go from, and or I will get through it in my own time. I'll pre-record it like I did with South Park, and when we come to do the DLC, when we complete the DLC, I'll then show the alternative ending during that stream. That'll probably work out better because then it'll be. It'll work out better doing it that way, yeah. Let's save the game proper, though. And I will maintain these backups of the save files until then. Save. So then, that concludes Naomi's adventure. For now. Oh, hang on, so I put the control down. How do I do this again? Oh, I'm sneezing. Right, let's put those to one side. Exit the game. Am I sure I want to exit? Yes, I am. So thank you everybody for joining us this evening for The Good Life. As I say, The Good Life will return in summer. Now, I don't actually have a plan for next Thursday. I don't know what game is going to replace this game in the schedule going forward. So we'll just see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Who is on that we can jump over and say hello to? Click on that. I don't really know what this feels like. Oh, it seems like it's it. Forget about it. Should we take the lazy option? Tell you what, we'll jump over and we'll say hello to this lady here because she's nice. If it goes wrong, we'll blame Chrissy. Indeed. But I say, have a good night there, everybody. Tomorrow we are completing another game. We are, no matter what happens, we are completing Red Dead Redemption tomorrow night. That is our goal. For Saturday is Hogwarts. We're not completing Hogwarts on Saturday, but we'll be playing it. And on Sunday is the game that's a really, really beautiful puzzling game. It's got a really nice story to it. But bugger, can I remember what it was called? Check the schedule on Discord. The name of it's there. Okay, let's jump over and go and say hello to... what's she playing there? She's playing a vampire game. I think I've seen this one before with her. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And if I find the right button, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.